Hey rugby fans, welcome back to my channel. Now my name is Ralph and welcome back to Rugby Fanatic. Now in today's video we're diving into my honest reaction, no filter. Now Scott Robertson has just named his 23-man squad to face France. And there's some bold calls and also some exciting picks, but also some serious question marks. So let's get straight into it. So here's the 23-man squad. So let's start up front with Ethan de Groot and also Cody Taylor and Fletcher Newell. Now, these guys are solid, reliable. And we've got Scott Barrett, captaining the side. And he's paired with Fabian Holland. Now, that's a massive opportunity for Holland. Raw talent, huge opportunity. But is he ready for France physicality? He's got a lot of potential, but we'll soon find out, eh? Moving on to our loose trios. For I at 6, not surprised there, but, because he can cover the back row. Adi Savea at 7. Yeah, finally. That's a good shift from, number 8 to 7. So that's a good pick there. For Scott Robertson for putting Adi at 7. And then Christian Leo Woolley at number 8. Now, that's a mobile, high-skill group. But here's my thing. Is there enough raw physical edge in that back row to handle physical side like the Springbok? Their style, onslaught, I don't know. Jury's still out. Now, the real heat. No, we're moving on to Cam Roigard at number 9 and then Beauden Barrett at 10. Okay. All right. We're back at it with the Barrett 10 experiment. I get his vision, his experience, his composure. But the question is, can he still control the game at test level at 2025? Like he did in 2015. I'm not fully sold. I'm not fully convinced. Soon we'll find out. We'll talk about the midfield now. Jordie Barrett at 12. Billy Proctor at 13. Now, this is where I need to be brutally honest. I'm still in the fence with Jordie at second 5. It would have been good to have Quinn Tupaia in that midfield. But yes, we know what Jordie is capable of. Big boots, solid D, strong ball runner. But is he dynamic enough, against top-tier defences like South Africa or even, Ireland? I mean, that's the million-dollar question. So, yeah, I'm not too sure about that one. Now this, yes, finally. Yes, I think Scott Robertson has heard us fans and it's dream come true. Now Rieko's back on the wing. Yes, finally. Exciting. I'm so excited. That's where he should be, in the first place. It's been over a decade now since, he left, that position and, and also he lit up the world rugby as a winger, he's electric, the speed, is a good finisher, his raw power, and we've all missed that, but here's my concern. Is he still that guy? Is he still that guy with that electric speed? I don't know. He's slowing down a bit. Let's be real. The game is, has changed. The game has evolved. The speed's faster. Defensive systems are tighter. And I don't know if Rieko has the, his same zip he had back in his prime. But can he defend out wide against, the pace and tricky of the modern wing threats? I'm not too sure. So that's another $1 million question there. So comment below what your thoughts. So, which brings me to one of my biggest what ifs, where, Tavatavanawai, that guy has been tearing up the Super Rugby. I mean, he's got, amazing power, footwork, X factor. Imagine him out wide with Will Jordan. I mean, at the back, it can cause nightmare. Fuel for any defense. But we need to try him, in a combo with maybe Jordie Barrett, still in the midfield. I mean, these are the bold experiments we need. We need now. not later on. So we need to try it, But look, I love what, Robertson is trying to do. The squad, screams future focused. And there's depth, don't get me wrong, there's depth, there's energy. But if we are talking about beating the Springbok, later this year, the reigning champs, the best team in the world, we have to be realistic. They are not a team you sort of test, ideas against, because they'll punish you. But the question is, do we have the edge to beat them right now? Honestly, I don't think so. Not yet. But this team is France. You can't underestimate France. Even though it's their B team, there's been some controversial saying that, they should have bring their A team, Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, we've got to try and beat the best. If we want to be the best in the world, we need to beat the best. So I don't know why there's been controversial and worried about that. We've got to be worried about any opponent who steps foot in our ground, home soil. So it's not even a big deal. But yeah, our focus is, it's about getting the team right and building on for the next Rugby World Cup in 2027. But yeah, I'm excited. But yeah, this will tell us exactly where we're at, in 2025. So yeah, I've got my doubts. Jordie at 12, Beauden at 10, Rieko out wide, all valid concerns. But I'm also hyped. I want, this team to prove me wrong. This is the era of Razorball, and it starts now. It's now or never. It's now or never. So, yeah, there you have it, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Should Rieko still be on the wing? I think he should be in the wing, but is he good enough to be in the wing? Since the game has changed, and there's some best wingers in the world right now. So I don't know. And is Jordie the future 12? We've got Quinn Tupaia. Why don't we use him? Off the bench, or is this time for a shake-up, with players like Tavatavanawai and also Damien McKenzie at 10? I think Jordie Barrett suits being on the bench, in my opinion. I think he's a good impact player because he can just play anywhere in the back line. I think D-Mac deserves a starting spot. But yeah, hit me with your takes. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. There you have it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe for more rugby content. Keep supporting your rugby teams. And remember, don't forget, keep the rugby spirit alive. And we will see you in the next video.